Hey guys, it's Gus,
And Carlos from Hardware Unplugged.
and today we're gonna be checking out the SteelSeries Prime Mini Wired version. But before we get started, please make sure to hit that like button and show support. And if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. With that being said,
Let's begin.
oh!
What did you do to her?
What's up?
Yeah, they're alright. Careful, I'm done with you.
Get this bitch us.
She cover
Where she go? Where she go?
Yeah, push that dude. Over there. Push it. Bitch. Come on, me. I'm batting. All you. Shit.
One shot?
No le puedo. No. Y te mató el Itzsolrac, güey.
La vida es lo que lo deje, güey.
I didn't know he was right here as well.
Kill him. You got this.
Got him.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Those guys aren't.
I shot one. He's outside. Oh, I shot his ass. Got it. He has red. Search his ass.
Right on me. Pushing you. Vector. Got her.
I get.
Oh, I thought that was Newt.
Alright, so here we have SteelSeries' latest mouse, the Prime Mini. Now, I don't know if you remember in the unboxing video, we talked about how we didn't think we would ever pick up another SteelSeries mouse, but this one we picked it up for a reason, right? So, before we get into the reason why I picked it up, let's talk about the specs of the mouse.
Yeah.
Or actually, we go right into it, right?
Yeah.
So, main reason we got this mouse, the sensor. What kind of sensor do you use?
It uses a Truemove Pro sensor. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody. It's basically like an implementation of a 3360. So it's like
Yes.
their version of a 3360,
Yes.
which is a good sensor, or it could be a 3370 or 89. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody let us know. But
Yes.
for sure, the thing is that it's a really good sensor.
Yes.
And I could tell that because usually really good sensors, you know, for example, like 3360s and 3389,
Yes.
3370s, what do they all have, you know, like in common?
Low lift.
Really low liftoff.
Yes.
This mouse has really low liftoff.
Yes.
So I know it was a pretty good sensor, honestly.
Yeah. Now the clicks they use, this different type of click. They have a magnet in there. They sound pretty damn good. I'll give you guys a sound test. Yeah, so I actually like the clicks. It's one of my favorite parts of the
mouse. Yeah,
the clicks
surprisingly,
feel
yeah.
really good.
I don't know how anybody can hit the clicks on this
Yeah.
mouse.
Now there is a little bit of pre-travel on both buttons. Now, our copy did develop this weird like issue with the left button, right?
Yeah.
It started like sounding
With
really
the mouse
springy.
one button, yeah.
I don't know the camera, I
Yeah.
don't know if the microbeater picked it up, but yeah, it has this weird. It sounds weird. It sounds like springy or something like
Yeah.
that. right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's the only issue we have with the clicks. The feet are actually pretty good. They're
Really good. You
freaking
do
upgraded.
not need to replace him, honestly, in my opinion.
No, so these feet. Now I don't know if you guys remember for like the longest the SteelSeries mice used the freaking black version, the black feet, right? The PT feet, I guess. And even the Prime. And even the bigger version of this mouse, the Prime, it used the black feet, right? The Prime Mini uses virgin grade PTFE feed, right?
Yeah.
So that's a
Which are really good to round it off.
yeah, and
Really,
and
really good.
and it's $60. So for $60, you get better feed and you get the better sensor. Now, we had an issue with SteelSeries because we had tried the RX3 wired.
Yeah.
Now the RX3 wired had the Truemove core, which is basically a 3335 variant, and it had super high liftoff, and that was and they were asking $60 for it.
Premium price. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, with non-virgin grade PTFE feed.
Yeah.
You know.
And that was their main issue with SteelSeries.
We got a lot of flack for that video.
Yes,
I remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And that was our main issue with SteelSeries. As a matter of fact, we didn't pick up a mouse for a while because of that issue. Because we're like, you know what? Why pick up the freaking... why pick up the Prime, for example? We skipped up on the wired version and the Prime wireless. No, on the wired version of the Prime.
Yeah.
Because it had the high liftoff. Because we thought it was going to have the Truemove core. So we said, let's just go with the wireless version. And it turns out the wireless version had the shittier sensor. So it was a slap to our face. So... the only reason I picked this up was because I knew it had a 3360 and I knew it had these feet upgraded.
Yeah.
So that was... SteelSeries seems to be moving towards the right direction, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to price and performance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now let's talk about our experience with the mouse, because we like this mouse, right?
Yeah. Truth be told, I like the mouse. I like the shape. I like the feet. I like the clicks. Everything about the mouse, I genuinely really like. Despite the clicks having, a little bit of a, that weird feeling on it, or not feeling, but like noise on them.
Yeah, noise, yeah.
That didn't really bother me enough for me to hate it. There's one other thing that I do want to mention. Is that again,
Yes.
is that the cable in the front of the mouse?
Oh, yes.
It does drag on the mouse pad. I didn't feel it all the time.
Yes.
Truth be told, right?
Yeah.
But I did feel it
From
every
time
now
to time,
yes,
right?
yes, from time to time.
And it does feel annoying.
You are gonna feel it, honestly. But again, it doesn't happen all the time, but it's noticeable enough for you to be like, oh dang,
Yeah.
I can feel
You
it,
do
right?
notice it, yeah.
How do you call it? So again, that was one thing. But other than that, right? Other than that, I still can you believe that even with that being a thing, I still enjoyed my time with the mouse. I was
Yeah.
playing really, really
Me
well.
too.
The shape, sensor, the build quality on the mouse. I think for $60, this is in my personal opinion, right? This is the only SteelSeries mouse that you guys need to pick up and actually use, because it's actually that good, and it's worth the money. It's price fair for what you're getting. Honestly,
Yes.
Again, SteelSeries can definitely do better. Like that
Yes.
cable. Hey man, if I'm gonna pick up a wire mouse, why have a detachable cable? That's
Oh my God,
stupid.
yeah, I know,
like
that's kinda dumb.
like if you guys are saying that because you guys are SteelSeries and you guys want to be unique, that's so freaking cringe. Like you don't need that. We're
don't
paying
even-
for a wire mouse. It's gonna come with the, you know what I
They
mean?
don't
Like,
even offer extra like cables, something or different color cables, or
Yeah.
they're more loose, something like that. Like I would understand if maybe they offer like a better version of the cable, right? But they don't
Something,
even offer
yeah.
that. 'Cause it's kind of weird because like this
Yeah.
thing, like the USB type connection, it sticks out quite a bit, and
It
that's what
does.
makes it drag.
yes.
And I feel like if it was a wired angled cable, right? I feel like
wouldn't
that would
even
be
have that
such
problem,
a better. Have such a better.
It's $60.
Yeah.
Like,
you didn't have to have that removal.
Yeah,
function.
no,
Like,
you
honestly,
really
you really
didn't,
didn't.
yeah.
Right? But yeah, so SteelSeries, you guys have seemed to be taking the direction, the right direction, right?
direction.
So now you guys know what to do and what people expect, right?
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie.
Because look, not a lot of people know what type of sensors they use. Not a lot, because they look at SteelSeries. It says right here,
SteelSeries,
best esports mouse,
Exactly.
right? They're not gonna read the little letters from the makers of the best esports mouse.
No.
They're just SteelSeries best esports mouse. Oh, hey, it's SteelSeries. Bam.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, yes, you actually have a good point. That is what deceives people a lot.
Yeah.
Because you guys are a big brand, and for you guys to cheap out, you're kind of ripping people off unknowingly. The people that
Yeah.
don't know,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
kind of ripping them off.
Yeah.
And that's
we
what,
could argue, right? That you're ripping them off, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like if you don't know, you
won't really care.
Yeah, like you really wouldn't care. But people who are in the know, like us,
We're gonna care.
we're gonna care. Like
Especially-
we want what's fair. Like
Yeah.
what we think is right. For the price. And this is definitely it. When it comes to the wireless implementations, again, the sensors that they have on
Come
those,
on,
the high
man.
dude. Not everybody likes high
Come
liftoff.
on.
Okay, maybe like 10 people in the world actually like high liftoff. And if you hate yourself, you're gonna like high liftoff, right? But a predominantly a lot of people,
people?
like low liftoff.
Oh, are you?
Sensors. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like on mice. So again, I think this one's definitely worth your guys' time and money, right? Would you?
Yes,
would
yeah.
you agree?
For $60, again, SteelSeries, great job. You guys know what we expect, right? What
Yeah.
the people expect. So now it's left for you guys to actually deliver. But yeah, step toward the right direction.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much it, guys. Links to everything's gonna be down below. This is Gus,
And Carlos from Hardware Unplugged.
and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.